In June, I'm getting ready to run our Womanrunes Immersion class on Patreon for the first time. I haven't run this class since about 2016, but it is the 10th anniversary of Womanrunes, and we'll begin on Patreon on June 21st. There's a new tier set up for that level for participation. If you go to patreon.com/goddessmagic, you can join in with us there. And the workbook file will be available to you right there on Patreon. And I'll also give you the daily rune pages on Patreon, but I think it's more cost effective to just order the workbook directly from Lulu, so you can do that too. I'll link to it below this video. But anyway, it's also June 21st is the day we'll officially start with the Womanrunes Immersion, and that is the anniversary of the very creation of Womanrunes way back in 1987 when Shekhinah Mountainwater experienced her goddess lightning strike of inspiration and the symbols poured forth through her from her pen. So this is just a little, somebody had asked for, hello Karen, somebody had asked for a little flip through of what the interior of the workbook is like, so I'm just showing that real quick. There is a little bit of introduction information and some ideas. And then there's an individual journal page for each of the runes with questions to consider, journal explorations, and a photo prompt and a prompt in general. And so these are intended for you to really continue to use. Like this, the workbook is designed for it to be something that you really make your own, that there's these blank pages over here that you will collage or write on or illustrate, and then these are meant for an ongoing process of exploration with the runes. So the day that we're on the Labyrinth, for example, maybe you'll just have a few thoughts, but maybe 2 weeks later you will draw that card in a reading and you'll feel into it a little bit more and you'll have something you want to explore. So these pages are meant to be added to and continue to a continued process of dialoguing with the rune on that page. So there's a page for every day for all 41 of them. And then there are layouts and instructions for different worksheets back here. So there's different styles of things to use. Some of them have duplicate copies in case you want to do some with a friend or something like that. Go backwards a little bit here. And there's an annual oracle. There's different worksheets and ways to work with the runes is there in the back. And then there are 2 ritual outlines to use during the course of the immersion as well. So that's what the workbook, oh, and then there's some note pages as well. So that's what the workbook is like. You would of course be welcome to use just a plain old notebook or spiral bound book as it suits you, but I like to have dedicated spaces for my various practices, as you can tell from the various videos or the various prayer books and processes that I create. So anyway, I'm really happy with that format, and I'm happy to offer that to you, and looking forward to sharing some deep dive exploration of Womanrunes with you in June. Thanks for watching. Keep living your magic. Bye-bye.